Gentlemen, welcome back to the Week 2 recap of the 10 Men in the Beaver League. No need for a long explanation this time, and I want to keep these down to about 4 minutes because I know Tyler can barely focus through one Vagisil commercial. So let's get into it. Before we get to the recap, we do have a trade to announce. Cell Blocks Vix sends Victor Cruz to the Butt Fumblers for Darren Sproles. Both are on a one-year contract, so this looks like two undefeated teams just trading strength for their weaknesses. When asked how he felt about the trade, Ray said, mutually beneficial. Dusty needed a running back and had a surplus of wide receivers, and Kyle's team sucks, so he'd take anything. For the first matchup this week, let's cut to footage taken earlier today in the newsroom. In our first matchup of the week, we had Marky taking down the sloppy 162 to 150, which brings us to our first guest of the evening. You know him as the owner, Marky Damrow. Marky, how are you doing tonight?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Our pleasure. Now, you had the high point total this week, and all of the talking heads have been gushing about it since Tuesday. So tell me, how did you do it?
Well, honestly, seeing my progress the last 2 years, I haven't been doing very well. So this year I tried a bold new strategy, and I'm trying to turn around a fantasy football world. I'm going to try to start the top 3 wide receivers in the league and ride with them, since I have no running backs.
It's a bold strategy. Now,
Yeah.
your owner is known for having a great furry upper lip. Have you petitioned your players to grow a bush stash for rivalry week against KY?
Absolutely. I think everybody should have a mustache every week, honestly. Possibly, I might encourage them to grow more of a Fu Manchu or some sort of flair on it, but I would say every week somebody should have one. But rivalry week, oh, I can't even talk. So, well, let's just say, yeah, I encourage them to grow a mustache and with a little flair.
That's good.
Maybe a couple buttons or so.
Hey, Raleigh Finger style.
Yes.
All right, so the last thing I want to get your thoughts on is who do you got to win the Butchie this year?
Ooh. I would probably say it's going to be one of the teams that makes the playoffs. It probably wouldn't be me, but my goal, or my prediction is KY. I have a feeling he's going to win the Big Wang Award a couple times since he is gay and he likes the Big Wang. So I'm going to go KY.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be jonesing for that Big Wang, all right.
Yep.
Sometimes I see him and I can tell he really, really wants that Big Wang.
Yep, and that's why I'm going with him to win the Butchie. He likes the Big Wang.
All right, yeah, that's a different way to look at it. I like that. All right, well, I thank you for coming on the show this evening, and best of luck to you the rest of the way.
All right, thank you.
Thanks. KY took the second highest point total of the week, beating down Petrie 153 to 100. Maurice Jones-Drew, Eddie Lacy, concussions are funny, In a battle between Poop Tooth and Turd Fergus. Okay, come on! Who's playing the joke on me? Really? You gotta resort to potty humor? Poop Tooth? Turd? Who writes this shit? Oh, there I go again. Shit, poop, turd. In the shocking upset of this young year, Troy and his merry band of tankers pulled out a win over the league champion Beaver Smiles. This was like Tyson Douglas. I'm afraid this is going to send Tyler over the edge just like it did Tyson. And instead of just pile driving Ray into the ground, he may take a little bit of zero out every single time. In the last matchup, Cell Block Vix may have only scored 143, but that was plenty enough to take down La Action Jacksons. Ray's team is starting to round into very shitty form. If Ray had a wife and a kid, it would look like this.
Mommy, why does Daddy lose every week?
Because your daddy drinks and decides to start David Wilson and Nick Fairley every week.
Why, Mommy, why? Doesn't Daddy love me?
Well, that'll do it for this episode, folks. Worst of the luck to you. I'm out.